You can see every floor.
I know, isn't that neat?
There goes one down.
Here goes, and here goes ours.
It's crowded.
So we're at the Grand Restaurant. This is the formal restaurant. So it's very crowded. As I said, you have to have reservations. Optional restaurant to eat in if you don't want to pack formal wear. You really don't have to eat here, but the food's really good. For us, it's worth it just to try it. If I ever came on this ship, depending on how the food is, I may or may not come back. So here's our table. Here's very nice restaurant. Oh, nice dishes. And here's the shoes I'm wearing. Very hard to walk in these shoes when the ship is rocking. Trust me. And I already know what I'm picking out. Here's the menu. So let's see. I'm going to get the French onion soup, the garden salad, and the eggplant Napoleon. I hope it's there. So the man's going to take my picture.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's get one picture from here. All right. Okay. No problem. Very nice.
French onion soup. Look at this gooey cheese on it. Very, very good. I totally forgot to videotape my eggplant Napoleon. I don't know why I forgot, but I will get dessert on video. Right now I'm looking at that molten chocolate lava cake. I've had it on their other ships before and it's really very good. Most of their desserts are good on this line. The last cruise line I was on had not so good desserts. Here's my molten lava cake.
Thank you.
This tastes like a brownie. It's got the chocolate oozing out of it. It tastes just like a brownie. And I think this is vanilla ice cream.
I think.
I'm not sure. I'll taste that off camera though. We're back at the Seaplex. Dinner's over. I'm changed. And the reason we came back here is because they have a circus school. And in the Seaplex, the room is used for many, many things. As I said, bumper cars, roller skating, basketball. But it also has a trapeze on there. And you can learn to be a trapeze artist, such as these guys.
Good job. Okay, on my call. So, legs up. Hook those knees. Point those toes. Point those toes. Hands down. Hands down. Hands off the bar. Hands down. Hands off the bar. Alright. Yeah, alright. Legs back down. Alright, good job. On my call, we're going to let go of the bar. So 3, 2, 1, let go. 3, 2, 1, let go.
Now, she's really brave because there's no way I'd be letting go of that bar, even to go down a few feet. But there is a line for this. You have to make a reservation. They only do this maybe about 3 times a week for a couple hours. You know, first of all, you wouldn't even get me up the ladder because I don't like climbing ladders. And that's a few too many stairs. It's not for me. Although I did do the zip lining on the Allure of the Seas, and I did it more than once. That was a lot of fun. So it's not even so much the height. And this is strapped on, so even if they fall, I mean, they're not going to get hurt. But even so, I don't know.
Good job. Alright, wait for the call. Wait for the call. And knees up now. And give it enough go. And legs up. Alright, one more try. And legs up. Alright, no worries. On my call, you're going to let go of the bar. So, 3, 2, 1, let go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let go.
So today's day 4 on the cruise, but our first port of call, we're in Coco Beach, Florida. I've never been here before. It's a little cloudy today. The sun looks like it's starting to come out. It did rain. So far it's kind kind of nice around here. So we're going to be heading over to the beach to see what it looks like. And our plan is to walk along the beach, see the pier, look at some of the stores. Then a block north of where I'm standing now is Ron John's famous surf store. I think they're all over now, but yeah, this was the original one if I'm not mistaken. And we'll see what we could see around there. It's a nice hotel. We're going to cross the street. So here we go up the boardwalk. Rip currents. This part of Florida tends to get a lot of shark attacks, so it's not some place that I would normally go into a beach. I personally like Naples better. Naples, Marco Island. It's a wide beach, wide sandy beach. I could see people liking it for the beach portion. Not a very exciting beach though. There's the boardwalk down there. It's a little bit of a boardwalk. Maybe, probably not, but maybe we'll take a little walk on it a little later. We could always come back. That's right. Thanks, you too. So the man was commenting on this camera because, as you may not know this, but all my vlogs, all my videos are filmed using my GoPro. Has its advantages and disadvantages, but I'll save that for another video. Another popular tour at this port and is the Cape Kennedy or the NASA tour. It's a full day tour where you go to the Space Center and I don't even know what they do there. I guess they show you how the rockets take off. Very popular tour. It really doesn't hold my interest. Many years ago I went there. It's changed since then. I don't really care to go back there. Yeah, relatives of mine did that and they really liked it, but you have to have an interest in that type of stuff. And then this Ron John beach shuttle, we decided to do that one rather than stay on the ship. Now one day, I think it's tomorrow, we go to Coco Key, right? Or is it the day after? Yeah, and then we go to Nassau and then more days at sea. But you know, hey, we did this for the meeting, the conference that we're doing, and for the fact that it's on the Quantum of the Seas, which so far is an incredible ship. So now we're off to Ron John's. So it's Ron John's. Here's a nice big surfboard. Wow, it's big, huge in here. All the shirts, mug. So the last Ron John's I was in was as a Turks and Caicos. Nowhere near this big though. They even have a waterfall in here. How clever is that? And this is the shirt I'm buying. I really like this. Always thinking of a workout too, because that's probably where I'm going to wear it. But it looks like a nice cool shirt. Very light material. Wow, this place is 2 floors. It's humongous. Huge, huge. They got everything. They have Vans, shoes. They have GoPros here. More shirts. Nice selection of surfboards. All right. Wow. So if you happen to surf, this is where you want to come and get your surfboards. See how much these, $325 for this piece of foam. I don't surf. Never realized they cost that much. But you have that, you have your surfing gear. And ironically, it's a surf shop, and yet only about 10% of what they even sell in this store even has to do with surfing. So, and all up here is the children's things. And there's the downstairs area. I have 2 things I'm buying. Looking at some nice cool swimsuits here. I will definitely come back here if I ever get to Cocoa Beach again. I can see why it's one of their top shopping places, tourist places. I even like these. I have no use for that because I don't surf, but here's more downstairs. So look at this car. Now in the front of Ron Jon's. We're gonna walk a few blocks to Beach Unlimited. Nice to do this today. Winn-Dixie across the street. You hungry? Like we didn't eat enough on the ship this week, right? Actually, I really didn't eat that much. I'm not a big eater. I don't eat a lot. But, well, I ate a lot of the sweets. So I can't lie. With a nice beach, few nice stores, I could see why people would do weekend beach trips here. I would compare it to what we have, the Jersey Shore, but this is a little nicer. But I would guess that those that live inland, like around Orlando, they want to go to the beach for the weekend. This is most likely where they come by. Or those driving down to Florida, they want to stop for the night before they get to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. They may stop for a night around here. Look at this 4 Points by Sheraton. Then we have the Comfort Suites. So now we're at Alvin's Island, and nothing over $9.99. This is a store. They have several of them throughout tourist areas of Florida. We first went into it in Naples and Marco Island. They even have some in other states. And one of the stores we were looking forward to coming to was this one, in addition to Ron Jon's. Then after this, we'll probably start heading back to the ship. Sun's coming in and out. If we get more sun, we'll go to the pool. And then maybe I'll hit the fitness center. And then today, before dinner, we have reservations to go on North Star. So I want to have my batteries charged for North Star. So gang, we are headed back to the ship. So there's Ron Jon's again. Say goodbye. It looks like a palace. So guys, I'm back on the ship. And I had lunch. And I'm walking up toward one deck, toward the pool deck. But something really cool on these stairs, what I'm standing on is glass. And if you look down, you can see all the way down. It's probably about deck 4 or 5. So it's still cloudy out. So I'm not really going to lay at the pool. It's already 1 o'clock. Just to take a walk around. And here's Johnny Rockets. Empty. But they have strange hours. They're not open a lot. This is a 3-foot pool here. And this is the kiddie pool area. And they have the DreamWorks characters. It's a nice pool area. Some of their other ships actually have more of water, like a water park. Not this one, but it still has a nice pool area. What I like about this pool is it has these lounge chairs inside the water. And of course there's the hot tubs. Plenty of them. And here's another hot tub. But what's really cool is, while we're here, we're still at Port Canaveral, and we're not alone. There are 3 other ships here with us today. The Disney Dream, which this ship is doing 3 and 4 nighters, departing from Port Canaveral. The NCL Gem, which makes us port a call stop here, and all the way down there is a Royal Caribbean ship. I'm not sure which one it is, but that Dream is very impressive. But it's still a nice view from the port along here. And let's see. I know I said before we're doing North Star tonight, and that's this thing, which I know I've showed a million times already. So I guess I'll head back around this side. This is the upper deck, also the jogging track. I wonder where this one. Aha, here's what I was looking for. The sports deck running track. So 1 lap would be 1/4 of a mile. All right. That's good to know if I ever decide to use the running track instead of the treadmill. But that's only possible for me when the ship is in port, because when the ship's out at sea moving, one part of the ship gets a gust of wind that blows so hard that it's almost impossible for me to run. Walking's hard, and I don't like running with wind in my face. And the reason this bus is here is because this is the Seaplex hot dogs, which I think I've shown before. Right here. That's along the Seaplex. Nothing going on right now. I think later on, I wonder if they have roller skating today. I think they are. I'm not sure what my schedule is, if I can make it back up here to get that. I sure hope so. But here, the kids are playing basketball. Look at this bench. It's made of skateboards. Kind of cool, isn't it? So guys, imagine if this were my cabin. Cabin 666 on deck 13. Now that has to be the unluckiest cabin on the ship. We had a power failure on this ship. Now this is a first. The captain made an announcement telling everybody to stay calm. Now here's the thing. So all the emergency doors closed. So you got it. To get around, you got to really yank this thing. Apparently people were even stuck in the elevator. Now here's the emergency lighting. That's on. Ugh. Damn, this is hard. Well, I wanted to go walk around and show you what it's like, but so we're stuck in the dark. We're supposed to go on the North Star in an hour, but if there's no power, then there's no way they're going to be able to operate that. But this is really cool because this doesn't happen often, although you may think it would, because you always hear about stuff going wrong on cruises. What was that? Well, that was a loud bang. But anyway, we're in port, so it's not like it's any big deal. I mean, it's not like we're out in the middle of the ocean. But either way. Oops, this is the crew deck, by the way. And I hear them talking in there. Yep, I hear them talking in there. Well, that's the stairway to the crew deck. So guys, power's back on. Came on a while ago. It's only off for about 20 minutes. Now we're going on the North Star. And because we're in port, we're only going to go up and down. When you're at sea, the arms go out left to right. So what we're going to do is, if we're going to go up and down, and maybe when we're at sea, we'll try and go on it again. And then we'll go out from side to side. And that'll be really cool. So if you're afraid of heights, this is not for you.
Hey guys!
Yes?
Ready as we're gonna be.
And this is interesting because that's what this guy does all day, is go up and down.
Yeah.
All
right. Okay, couple major things, guys. Right now we're just gonna go a little bit down. Don't be surprised at that. And after that, we're gonna go straight up to the sky. When you walk around making the picture and all that things, just please do not press this red button. Because this happened in the past. If you press the red button, we go straight directly in the water. Submarine. Nah, just kidding. We're just gonna back, like straight back on the home position. The company spent like $80 million, 80, to build this North Star arm. And we're gonna be like 300 feet in the air. Right now we're just gonna go up and down because we're not allowed to go on the side in the port. When we go, when we be on the open ocean, just come back and we're gonna go on the port also. It's a very nice experience. Okay, right now just enjoy it.
Okay, so now we're going to be going up to 300 feet. What did you say? $18 million to build this?
80, yeah.
Oh, 80. Wow. It's a YouTube video. So you're wondering why all the crew is hanging over the side looking, because we may have just lucked out. NASA's going to be doing a launch, a rocket launch, in about less than 10 minutes. So this is the best place to see. Weather's not real clear, but hopefully we'll be able to get something with this. Now time is running low, so I'll see if I can get it on video and turn this on. So guys, I don't even know how long I'm going to be running this camera, but because it's going to take a while. Everybody, well, not even everybody, I'm surprised there aren't more passengers up here. Everyone's anticipating this because like all of the people who run the ship are up here with us on the highway or the main road. All of the cars, I don't know if you can see this on video, but all of the cars are pulled over. All along. This must be like the best place in Cocoa Beach to see this launch. So I hope it's soon because we have dinner reservations at 7. Guys, we are not going to see a launch because maybe we'll see you later.
Another 10 minutes.
Okay. So guys, we probably won't see it because we got dinner reservations and we can't be late for that. I need to show you the casino because while we were at sea, it was open and you're not allowed to film in the casino. But since we're in port, it's closed. I could take you on a little tour of that. And this is really pretty. It's a Casino Royale. And it's got its share of slot machines and has tables. It's pretty big. I don't really spend a whole lot of time in the casino when I'm on the ship. I used to, but nowadays there's just so many other things to do that it's not something I spend a lot of time doing anymore. But if that's your thing, it's another option of something to do. I never win. You always end up losing on these ships. The odds are not in your favor, I can tell you that. So, if I can get a menu.
What I'm saying, you gave me 2 crab cakes and asparagus.
See if I can get a picture of a menu. And this is what we were joking about, is that right in front of the restaurants, everyone parks their scooters. And we were kidding around because on another ship we were on, there were so many people with them. They tend to get an older crowd. And I'm not saying this loud because there's a lot of people here who are on these scooters. But the Explorer of the Seas that left out of New Jersey before this ship took its place used to get a lot of older people. So many of them were on these scooters. And in front of the dining room was like a parking lot full of scooters, just like this. I told the guy if they had parking meters here, they could clean up a fortune. So guys, I was so busy filming my agenda for the rest of the week, I forgot to film my soup. So here's my salad. So guys, here's my pasta primavera. Ate half of it first, but wait till dessert comes. Because you know me with dessert by now. Yes, it's going to be something chocolate. I already know that. And if I don't like it, I'm going to be down at the promenade getting more cookies. Here's the dessert menu.
Did you take your waiter?
Oh, this is our waiter. He's from Dominican Republic. I know what I'm getting, that dark chocolate tart with the sweet chocolate. And I will make sure I get a picture of this for you guys too. My first taste. No. This tastes like fudge.
Of course, you got the federal.
This tastes like my brigadeiros, but it tastes like fudge. It's really good. I think this is graham crackers. Yeah, it tastes like graham crackers. So today's day 5, and we're going to Coco Key, which is right behind me. It's the small private island that the cruise line leases. It's in the Bahamas, and it's just going to be us from the ship on there today. And you can see how small it is. And we're going to tender onto the island, which means we're going to be taking a small boat from the ship to the pier And all we do all day is lay on a beach, and then they have a big beach party with a barbecue. It's a pretty island, and today the weather looks like it's somewhat cooperating. If you look all the way down, you could see one of the other Bahamian islands. So we're not too far. All the islands are near one another around here. So I just came from breakfast, and the tenders just happen to be waiting. They're already picking up passengers, as you can see. These tenders to the right, they're the wait staff. Some of the food staff, they're bringing food on for our lunch. They're bringing in other supplies as well. And as I said, the one all the way down there is for the passengers. And we'll be leaving probably in less than an hour to go to the beach. But it looks like it's going to be a very nice day today. I'm so glad for the beach. We're heading on to the tender, and it's a little rough. It's a pretty full tender. It's very big though. And they run about, I think they said every 15 minutes back and forth. Whoops. This thing is rocking. Just got off the tender in Coco Key, and sign they sell some things over here. They have hammocks for the tree, crowds of people, but it's big enough for all of us to spread out on here. They got some shopping to do as well. Taking your picture, shore excursions, drinks. Yeah.
Do the picture.
You're the boss. Yeah.
They even have a tram. It's so big that you have to get around by tram. And we're just going to find a place to go to the beach for a few hours, and then I'll head back. And then I'll probably go to the fitness center, because today would be a good afternoon to do the fitness center. It'll be empty when I get back, and I'll be able to use the Smith machine, finally. Guys, I found my piece of paradise right near the palm tree. The sun's out today for a change, so it'll be a nice day at the beach. And I am going to be snorkeling. I brought my snorkel. I will be bringing the camera into the water, but when I put the waterproofing casing around this camera, the sound quality is terrible, so you won't hear me talking a whole lot while it's underwater. And for some of you, that you may think that's a very good thing, but for those who miss my Philly accent, well, you may not. Got a lot of fish in there. Cannot believe how friendly the fish are here. They're practically swimming up to the camera. Here's where you could get the snorkel equipment. I brought my own. First aid station. I'm looking for a bathroom first. Then we're going to go get some lunch. We'll walk around. Very, very active island. They have everything around here. Sanitizing stations. Blackbeard's Grill. They're going to be serving lunch soon. Oh, I think they are serving lunch. Real big food area. And we have our band. And here's everything they have. They have the Children's Adventure Ocean. Bunch of stores, parasailing, hair braiding, water slide. They even have a water slide. Straw market, kayak tours, diving. So there's a lot here. There's more than one beach here. There's another beach down there. There's another beach. Guys, this is the food we're getting. It's mostly hamburgers, hot dogs, salads, chicken. But you know my best part is what's on that table over there. And there's 3 different kinds of cookies. We got burgers, pork, yams, corn. I don't know what that is. Rice and beans. I don't know what that is. I'm not eating it though, because it doesn't. But I will eat the corn. Let's see. And then they have, well, the salads, which conch salad. Ugh. Guys, we're getting ready to head back to the ship. It's after a few hours. We're not really big beach people. It's starting to get cloudy again. But here is the ship, the North Star, going out to the side. And they can only do this when the ship is at sea. And because we tendered, it's considered out at sea. T-shirts. Looks nice.
Yeah.
Or even the tank one looks nice. See.
Oh my. Oh.
Headed back to the tender. On the way down, I really couldn't film it because there were too many people on it. So hopefully this time I'll be able to get on top and get some good film for you. This is really the best view of the ship as we come up to the ship, and we'll see the better view of the island. Here we go. Seatbelt ready. Okay. Be the last time I get to go on here for this particular cruise, but I'll be going back on the Anthem maybe. And I'm gonna have one hell of a neck ache and a headache. We are in like a tropical storm while we're here. It is just blowing. We're under a dark cloud, even down there, and the wind is just blowing. You can see it in the ocean. Today we're going to the American Icon Grill. Very noisy place. It's casual, no dress up required. We got a nice seat here. We got one by the window. And here's the menu. It'll be the garden salad, and I'm gonna get the wild mushroom tart. Fine garden salad. It's a pretty big portion because when we went into the Grand, the portions were kind of small. Last night we went into Chic, and the portions were pretty big. And tonight, this looks like a nice size salad. In the other ships when I went, somebody's laughing real loud. On the other ships, when you get a salad, they're really not even this big. So it's kind of a bigger size portion. Guys, this is my mushroom tart. And you'll notice I moved my seat away from the window because I spilled water all over the table. We're ready for dessert, and here's the menu. Well, it was recommended that we get the homemade...
The Icon candy bar with one.
The Icon candy bar.
And the homemade ice cream.
And the homemade ice cream sundae. The New York cheesecake is very good. That's what the waitress said. But I don't eat cheesecake. Look at this blueberry creamsicle. They spelled creamsicle wrong, but oh well. Apple pie, pumpkin pie. Well, we'll get a couple of desserts and taste them all. I'm getting the Icon candy bar, which is peanut butter mousse, nougat brittle, and caramel drizzle. That's something I probably would never order at home, but only on a cruise would I even consider trying something like that. And I bet it's good too. And this is what it looks like. So it's very sweet, but it does have a really good peanut butter flavor. And what's this? I don't know what this is. I'm not sure if I like this. It's kind of strange. But it is really good. Homemade. That's the homemade chocolate sundae. Or it's the homemade sundae. Ice cream sundae. It's got strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla as ice cream sandwiches. Interesting artwork on the elevator. This is the funniest one. Just the inside ones, not the ones obviously that face the promenade. Just the ones that face inward. But they all have animals that were photoshopped with makeup, clothing, handbags, all kinds of weird stuff. It's kind of comical actually. Hi guys, it's day 5 of our Quantum of the Seas cruise, and today we are in Nassau, Bahamas. Right behind me is the Norwegian Gem, pretty big ship, and behind that ship is the Enchantment of the Seas, another Royal Caribbean ship. It's an old one. I've actually been on that one several years ago. Again, another day of not great weather. We may get some sun later. Yesterday we at least had some. It was a beach day on Coco Key. For those that have a beach tour on this island, it may not be the best day for that. We have meeting. Well, we have a trade show this morning, and then we're going to get out and walk around downtown Nassau, get some shopping done. It is a duty-free port, meaning that there are no import taxes added, so you could buy some things, high-end items like jewelry, alcohol, handbags for less money here than you would in the United States. And it's all legit on the up and up. This is also where the connecting point, well, you can't see it from here, but to Paradise Island, where they have the Atlantis Resort, which is very, very popular. Oh, look at that. I see an ambulance down there. Oh, somebody must have gotten hurt or got sick. People are starting to get off the ship. A lot of the shore tours are lined up. Maybe somebody fell. I don't know. But let's hope the sun comes out. I will be walking around downtown filming.